Hey, it's Jack from B-Mobile Physiotherapy, and I'm up at Eleanor Heights in our exercise and rehab studio for 55s plus. And today I want to show you the third of our 3 balance exercises called T-towel pickup. So no, I've not been cooking, unfortunately. I wish I had more time to do that. But today we're going to be using either a T-towel or a tissue for our balance exercise. So first things first is we don't need these silly things called shoes. We can chuck them off as well as our socks. And we're going to put them over there. Second thing is, get a nice tea towel and have a box of tissues handy. Not because you're going to be crying, but because we're going to be using them potentially to pick up. So, what we're going to do is lay the tea towel down flat. Okay, you can get a little bit of scrunch in it if you want. And all we're going to be doing for this exercise, just like monkeys, is opening our toes nice and wide, coming over to the tea towel, scrunching it up underneath our foot, and passing it to our hand. Okay? So once again, place it down, and you can try the other foot, opening up our toes, coming down, scrunching the tea towel as much as possible, passing it to our hand. Okay? So that's the easiest variation there. Now, if we want to make it just a little bit easier, if you feel like you can't quite get the tea towel, you can use a tissue, which should be a bit lighter and easier. So once again, we're going to put that on the ground, put our foot on the tea towel, squeeze your toes, and pass it to your hand. And then once again, try the other foot, open your toes, squeeze the toes, pass it to your hand. Now, if that is a little bit too easy for you, well then we can make it just a little bit harder by opening your toes, balancing on one leg, picking up the tea towel, passing it to your hand, staying on the one leg, and then hinging at our hips and placing it back down just like this. Coming back up, opening your foot, squeezing your toes as hard as possible, passing it to your hand, and back down. Now what we can do is vary this just a little by passing it around the back, testing our hip stabilizing muscles that are going to be helpful for also stabilizing our knee. And then once that gets a bit tired, we can change to the other side. Opening up our toes, passing it around, placing back down just like that. Once again, a few variations, passing it around the back and placing it down. Excellent. So that's a nice fun variation we can use for balance exercises, and we call that one tea towel pickup once again. So you can use that obviously with tissues or a dirty tea towel. Make sure you don't use that one after you've been getting your dirty feet on it. Thanks so much for watching along the video, and if you want to see the other 2 balance exercises and the 4-point balance assessment, you can look back over the last 3 weeks. And if you want to improve your balance just a little bit more, you can give us a call on 1300 859 509. Come join one of our group sessions and improve your balance so you can be more nimble and confident on your feet. Or come to the studio and say good day. Have a good day. See ya.